rooms are being, okay, this was the dispensary to the left. Now this was the punishment room. Okay, you have to realize these people are in here literally for life sentences. So if they stabbed somebody or they had did something violent to someone, how else they can't add on more years? So they would put them in here. Close the door for a second. It's really hidden behind a very simple blue door. Okay, about 25 feet from the dispensary. So this no longer exists. It's not a human rights issue anymore. This was a dump of a place. They had no place to put them, but they were put into here. Now, so look at that blood on the dish. The picture of Christ. The people that stayed here, okay, if you were put into this room, they said there was quite a few people in here. Okay, use your imagination, and they would stay here up to a year. They couldn't go out 24 hours a day. They were handed their food. They had a little poop pot, but they weren't allowed to go out where you see Bob right now. So I'm lucky enough to get a mattress in here. They would cook the food here. Well, I guess they were okay. If they were allowed to come out, there's the toilets. But many were told that they had to stay in a room. They couldn't even come out to the room to walk within these areas here. You have to realize to be thrown in here, they had to stab another prisoner, or incite a riot, or threaten a guard. What I wanted to show, because this is the humanity of the lives that were here through just what's left. But even in the toilets, this is like splattered diarrhea. It's kind of like, you know what kind of intestinal problem you have to be able to splat toilet like that. So one thing I wanted to show too is, I didn't realize it till I was done. I realized this is not for human rights, and these people were criminals. They killed somebody. Most likely they killed somebody in here. So there has to be some form of punishment, which this is all, I hate to say justified, but I'm telling you this because that's why you're able to watch this tape. But I just want to let you know that all these writings in here are done with blood. The pictures. Here you have another cell, and here is somebody drew a skull. And in here, this is the one with the most amount of writings. But even in the bucket, it looks like, that's liquid. It's either blood or diarrhea with blood in it. But you look at these writings on the wall, this is with someone's blood that was smeared all over the walls. So in my opinion is they cut themselves, they killed another prisoner in here, and or they were in a fight, or gosh knows what they did, and they were bleeding until they received treatment. But the reason I'm capturing this on the tape is, if I could bring from what I'm seeing here, that these were lives that were in here, good or bad, but they were in here, and this is the only thing that's left, because I'm sure if they put that much blood on the walls, this whole wall smeared here. If you pick up the video, but being that it's all smeared, you have to be bleeding quite a bit for that to happen. I was just told that this is the only water supply that they had. And one thing you can see is they have the faucet overhanging